So, continuation nung part 2 natin ng Taxation of Corporation, in which kanina dinidiscuss natin yung minimum corporate income tax. So, sabi natin, ang binabayaran ng corporation is either the RCEIT or MCEIT, whichever is higher. Pero alam din natin na ang remittance or ang payment ng corporation is quarterly ginagawa. So, on this topic, i-discuss natin paano ang application ng excess, kung paano ang application ng MCIT sa quarterly payments. Okay? So, quarterly computation and payment of MCIT. In filing of quarterly income tax return for the taxable quarter, the computation of MCIT shall be done on a cumulative basis, covering not only the current taxable quarter but also the previous taxable quarters of the same taxable year. So, kailangan ang payment mo or ang computation mo for the, kunyari, for the second quarter, isasama mo yung computation mo ng first quarter. So, kapag magbabayad ka naman ng third quarter mo, kasama yung first quarter and second quarter plus the third quarter. So, ganun yung sinasabi dito na ang basis ng MCIT natin is the cumulative amount. Okay? So, such computed MCIT shall be compared with cumulative normal income tax, whereupon the higher amount between the two shall be the basis of quarterly income tax payment to be made for said taxable year. So, i-accumulate mo yung amount ng RCEIT, accumulate mo rin yung amount ng MCEIT, whichever is higher, yun yung babayaran mo for that quarter. So, in the payment of said quarterly MCIT, excess MCIT from the previous taxable year shall not be allowed to be credited. Expanded withholding tax, quarterly corporate income tax payment under the normal income tax, and the MCIT paid in the previous taxable quarters are allowed to be applied against the quarterly MCIT due. So, just like yung computation natin kanina, hindi tayo nagbabawas na excess MCIT kapag ang babayaran natin is MCIT. Ginagamit lang natin yung excess MCIT kapag ang babayaran natin is yung RCEIT. Again, ginagamit lang natin yung excess MCIT kapag ang babayaran natin is yung RCEIT. Okay? So, gamitin na natin yung illustration para mas madali maintindihan. So, for the illustration, a corporation's computed regular corporate income tax or RCEIT, MCEIT, and income taxes withheld from first to fourth quarters, including excess MCIT and excess withholding taxes from prior years, are as follows. So, given pa lang to, we have first, second, third, and fourth quarter. We have also RCEIT, MCEIT, and taxes withheld during the year. So, same application to nung withholding taxes natin na discuss natin dun sa taxation on individuals. So, for this first quarter, we have 200,000 na RCEIT, MCEIT 160. Taxes withheld for first quarter is 40,000. Again, guys, given pa lang to. Okay? For the second quarter, we have 240,000 RCEIT, 500,000 MCEIT, and taxes withheld during the year, 60,000. For the third quarter, we have 500,000 RCEIT, MCIT 200,000, and taxes withheld during the year, 80,000. For the fourth quarter, we have 400,000 RCEIT, 200,000 MCEIT, taxes withheld during the year of 70,000. Okay? So aside from the data above, the corporation has also excess MCIT from prior year, which is 60,000, and excess withholding tax from prior year, 20,000. So sabi natin kanina, in computation of income tax payable, kailangan i-accumulate natin yung amount ng RCEIT and MCEIT. Okay, so for this illustration, ang gawin muna natin is i-accumulate natin yung amount nila. Okay, so wala na to sa given, guys, ha. Nag-start na tayo ng computation. Okay, for the RCEIT, first quarter natin is 200,000, MCEIT is 160. Saan galing? Kinopya lang natin yung nasa taas. Okay. Yung 200,000 na RCEIT and MCEIT na 160,000. For the second quarter, magkano ang cumulative amount ng RCEIT natin? Answer is 440,000. Saan ang galing? So, yung 200,000 plus the 240,000, makaka-arrive tayo sa 440,000. Okay? So, doon ang galing yung cumulative amount na 440,000. For the cumulative amount of MCEIT, answer? So, same process. Answer is 660,000. Again, sa nakuha, yung 160 natin ng first year, i-accumulate lang natin, i-add natin yung MCEIT natin for the second quarter. Makukuha natin yung 660,000. Okay? So, same way, third quarter, magkano yung cumulative RCEIT natin? Answer? 940,000. Paano nakuha? 200,000 plus 240,000 plus 500,000 equals 940,000. For the cumulative amount of MCEIT, magkano? 860,000. Paano nakuha? So, 160,000 plus 500,000 plus 200,000. Arrive tayo sa 860,000. Okay. So, for the fourth quarter, cumulative amount of RCEIT, same process. Answer? 1,340,000. So, saan ang galing? 200,000 plus 240,000 plus 500,000 plus 400,000 equals 1,340,000. Okay. So, for the cumulative amount of MCEIT, 1,060,000. Same process. 160,000 plus 500,000 plus 200,000 plus 200,000 equals 1,060,000. Okay. So, since tapos na tayo mag-compute na cumulative amount, magko-compute na tayo ngayon ng income tax payable. So, paano computein? Kunin muna natin yung income tax due. Kung magkano, kung ang babayaran ba natin is RCEIT or MCEIT, whichever is higher. So, since meron tayong taxes withheld during the year, meron din tayong taxes withheld prior year, meron din tayong excess MCIT, ililess natin yung lahat na yan. Kung meron tayong income taxes paid previous quarter, ililess din natin para maka-arrive tayo sa income tax payable. Okay? So, isa-isahin natin. For the first quarter, magkano ang income tax due? So, para makuha income tax due, i-compare natin yung RCEIT sa MCEIT. Okay? So, ano mas malaki? Yung RCEIT o yung MCEIT? Of course, yung RCEIT. So, yun yung magiging income tax due natin, 200,000. Magkano ang taxes withheld natin during the year? 40,000. So, saan nakuha yung 40,000? So, ito yan sa taas. 40,000. So, magkano yung excess taxes withheld natin from prior year? So, 20,000. Saan nakuha yung 20,000? Dito. So, sabi dyan, excess withholding tax from prior year, 20,000. Ililess din natin siya. So, gagamitin ba natin yung excess MCEIT? Of course, gagamitin natin. Bakit? Kasi, ang ginamit natin ng income tax due is yung RCEIT. Again, kapag ang ginamit natin ng income tax due is yung RCEIT, pwede natin gamitin yung excess MCIT as deduction. So, for this example, sa first quarter natin, ililess din natin yung 60,000. Saan ang galing 60,000? Given sa problem, sabi, merong 60,000 na excess MCIT from prior year. Okay. So, meron na ba tayong taxes paid previous quarter? So, wala naman. So, 0. I-less lang natin lahat. Okay? So, 200,000 less 40,000 less 20,000 less 60,000 equals 80,000. So, for the first quarter, ang babayaran tax na company is, or na corporation is, 80,000. Okay? Okay. For the second quarter, same process, kunin muna natin yung income tax due. So, para malaman natin kung magkano yung income tax due, alamin natin ano mas mataas, yung RSIT ba o yung MSIT. Of course, mas mataas yung, this time, mas mataas naman yung MSIT. So, MSIT yung gagamitin natin as income tax due na 660,000. So, magkano yung taxes withheld natin during the year? So, again, since cumulative balance yung ginamit natin na RSIT and MSIT, cumulative balance din yung gagamitin natin na taxes withheld during the year. Ibig sabihin, yung 60,000, yung 40,000, i-add natin sa, yung 40,000 ng first quarter, i-add natin sa taxes withheld natin ng second quarter, which is yung 60,000, para makuha natin yung taxes withheld natin during the year, which is magkano? 100,000. So, meron din tayong excess prior year na taxes withheld, 20,000. Sa nakuha? So, sa given pa din, meron tayong taxes withheld na 20,000. Excess MCIT, gagamitin ba natin? Gagamitin ba natin yung excess MCIT na 60,000? Of course, hindi. Bakit? Kasi ang ginamit na natin dito sa example or yung mas mataas na taxes due natin is yung MSIT. Sabi natin, ginagamit lang natin yung excess MSIT kapag mas mataas yung RSIT. Okay? So, for the excess MCIT, 0. May binayaran na ba tayong taxes previous quarter? Of course, meron. Magkano? 80,000. Saan nakuha? So, ito yung binayaran natin ng first quarter. Okay? So, computin na natin. 660,000 less 100,000 less 20,000 less 80,000. Total income tax payable for second quarter, magkano? Answer? 460,000. So, ang babayaran ng corporation for the second quarter is 460,000. Okay. So, same process for the third quarter. Kunin muna natin yung income tax due. So, anong income tax due natin? Higher between the RSIT and higher between the RSIT or MSIT. So, for the third quarter, mas mataas na yung RSIT natin. So, yun yung gagamitin natin na income tax due. So, 940,000. Okay. So, meron din tayong taxes withheld during the year. So, magkano? Again, since cumulative balance yung ginagamit natin for RSIT, MSIT, gamitin din natin yung cumulative balance ng taxes withheld during the year. So, 40,000 plus 60,000 plus 80,000 equals 180,000. So, we have excess prior year of taxes withheld. Magkano? Hindi nagbabago yung amount niyan. 20,000. Saan galing? So, given sa problem, meron tayong 20,000. Okay. So, since this time, ang ginamit natin ay na income tax due ay RCEIT, no? RCEIT yung ginamit natin na income tax due. Ibig sabihin, pwede tayong mag-recognize ng excess MCIT. Magkano? 60,000. So, ibababa natin yung excess MCIT na 60,000. Income tax paid previous quarter, magkano? So, nakapagbayad na tayo ng 80,000. Nakapagbayad na rin tayo ng 460,000. So, i-add lang natin siya. 460,000 plus 80,000 equals? Di na nakita. Wait. 540,000. So, dito naman siya galing sa... Okay. Ayan. So, dito naman siya galing sa 460 plus 80. Kaya nakuha natin yung 540,000. So, again, 940 less 180 less 20 less 60 less 540 equals 140,000. Ibig sabihin, for the third quarter, ang babayaran nating tax ay 140,000. Okay? So, last, for the fourth quarter. Same process. Magkano income tax due? Pipili natin kung ano yung mas mataas sa RCEIT and MCEIT. So, between 1,340,000 and 160,000, mas mataas of course yung 1,340. Kaya yan yung gagamitin natin as income tax due. 1,340,000. So, punta naman tayo sa taxes withheld during the year. Again, since cumulative balance yung ginamit natin for regular corporate income tax and minimum corporate income tax, ang kukunin natin for the taxes withheld is cumulative balance din, which is yung 40,000 plus 60,000 plus 80,000 plus 70,000. So, okay. Yan. So, magkano? 40 plus 60 plus 80 plus 70, 250,000. Yan yung taxes withheld natin during the year. So, magkano yung excess taxes withheld natin? Excess prior year. So, di pa rin nagbabago. 20,000. Wait. 20,000. Yan. So, for the excess MCIT, gagamitin ba natin siya? Hindi. Answer is, gagamitin. Bakit? Kasi, ang ginamit natin for the income tax due is RCEIT. Again, ginagamit lang natin ng excess MCEIT kapag ang babayaran natin o ang income tax due natin is RCEIT. Okay, for this quarter, di pa rin nagbabago, 60,000, bababa lang natin siya. Yan. So, magkano naman yung income tax paid natin? So, we have 80,000 for the first year, for first quarter. Second quarter, 460,000. Third quarter, 140,000. Total of 680,000. Okay. So, same process. Gawin natin. Income tax due, 1,340, less 250,000, less 20,000, less 60,000, less 680,000 equals 330,000. Ibig sabihin, ang babayaran natin for the fourth quarter is 330,000. Okay? So, let's now go with... So, kapag hindi lang naintindihan or medyo hindi nakasunod sa computation, i-replay na lang yung video. Okay. So, let's now go with the third part in which ito yung pinagsama ko na yung gross income tax, IAET o yung improperly accumulated earnings tax and special corporation. So, eto medyo mabilis na lang since hindi ako masyado mag-focus dito sa part na to. Okay? So, aside from the M-seat and the R-seat na sinasabi natin, so aside dito sa R-seat or M-seat, the BIR, so nagbigay si BIR ng option to use the GIT o yung gross income tax na tinatawag natin. So, ito, bago to sa train law. Okay? So, the GIT percentage is 15%. So, madali lang tandaan. Kapag RC, 30. Kapag MC, 2. Kapag GIT, 15%. Again, the basis of 15% is kapag domestic corporation, 15% of gross income within and without. Kapag resident foreign corp, 15% of gross income within only. And kapag non-resident foreign corp, hindi siya applicable. Okay. Optional gross income tax. Okay. So, sino yung pwede mag-avail nitong optional corporate income tax or 15% gross income tax? All of the following conditions shall have to be satisfied in the allowance of optional corporate tax. Ito tayo natin, GIT. Okay, so, number 1, a tax effort ratio of 20% of gross national product, a ratio of 40% of income tax collection of tax revenue, a VAT effort of 4% of GNP, and a 0.9 ratio of the consolidated public sector financial position of GNP. So, medyo technical when it comes sa optional corporate income tax. So, the option to be taxed based on gross income shall be available only to those firms whose ratio of cost of sales to gross of sales or receipts from all sources does not exceed 55%. And the election of the gross income option by the corporation shall be irrevocable for 3 consecutive taxable years. So, ibig sabihin, kunyari nakapag-qualify ka na dito sa 4 na conditions na to. So, all, kailangan lahat yan makomply mo. Kung nakapag-comply ka sa lahat ng conditions na to, and in-apply mo siya, kunyari sinabi mo na i-apply mo siya this year, irrevocable yon for the next 3 consecutive taxable years. Okay. Ayun. So, balikan lang natin. Wala tayong example dito kasi ito is medyo technical when it comes sa pag-grant nung optional corporate income tax. So, ang gusto ko lang i-focus dito is yung rate, which is yung 15%, and kung sino-sino lang yung pwede mag-avail. And also, yung once na i-opt mo siya or once na gamitin mo siya, irrevocable siya for the 3 consecutive taxable years. So, aside from the corporate income tax, yan. May mga passive income din na subject ang corporation. So, ito yung mga yon. Okay? So, daanan nyo lang isa-isa. Same lang naman ng rate kapag domestic and resident foreign. Kapag non-resident foreign, mas higher siya. So, yun. Okay. We have also capital gains. So, hindi naman ako magbibigay ng computation when it comes sa capital gains kapag dating na sa corporation. Okay. The 6% CGT on shares of domestic corp sold by RFC and NRFC was not amended by the train law. Ibig sabihin, ayan. So, the 6% CGT imposed regardless of whether the sale resulted to gain or loss. So, the option available to individual taxpayer to subject the sale to either 6% CGT or basic tax if the buyer is government is not applicable to domestic corporations. So kung matatandaan nyo, kapag ang individual is nagbenta ng kapag nagbenta siya ng capital asset sa government, may option siya either ang gagamitin sa kanyang tax is 6% CGT or basic tax. So kapag corporation o kapag domestic corporation is hindi siya applicable. Okay? So punta naman tayo sa improperly accumulated earnings tax. So, quick background lang, nagkaroon ng improperly accumulated earnings tax just to regulate yung mga corporation. So, kasi once na nag-generate ng income ang corporation, pumupunta siya sa retained earnings. So, nag-accumulate lang yung earnings ng company unless i-distribute niya yon as dividends. So, para ma-oblige yung mga company o mga corporation to distribute dividends is ginawa nilang as preventive measure itong improperly accumulated earnings tax. So, yung tinatawag natin na ACEITAX. So, this tax is only applicable to domestic corporations which are classified as closely held corporations. Again, when we say closely held corporations, yan. So, pag sinabi natin closely held corporations, ito yung mga non-listed corporation o yung mga shares of stocks na not traded sa stock market. Okay, so, ibig sabihin, kung ang stock mo is traded sa stock market or ikaw ay isang listed company, hindi sa'yo nag-a-apply itong improperly accumulated earnings tax. Okay? Ayan. So, the following shall be exempt. Number 1, banks and other non-bank financial intermediaries. Second, insurance companies. Public health corporations. Yung tinatawag natin kanina na listed companies. Yan. Number 4, taxable partnership. GPP. Non-taxable joint ventures. And enterprises duly registered with PEZA. Yan, pursuant to the Basis Conversion of Development Act, Special Economic Zones, BOI, or Board of Investment Registered Entities. So, taxable event in ACEITAX is the accumulation of the earnings beyond the reasonable needs of the business. So, when we say beyond reasonable needs of the business, ito yung mga talagang excess dun sa kailangan ng business. So, dapat hindi mag-accumulate or hindi dapat mag-keep ng sobra-sobrang earnings yung corporation. Okay? So, the test used in determining the reasonable needs of the business is so-called Immediacy Test or minsan tinatawag din siyang Reasonable Needs Test. Okay. So, yan lang yung formula niya. So, wag naman masyado mag-deal dito kasi hindi naman siya kasama sa finals exam. Yan. I mean, itong particular slide na to. Okay. So, ito lang yung formula niya. This is according to RMC or Revenue Memorandum Circular 35-2011. So, we have taxable income for the year. I-add mo lang lahat ng income na exempt from tax, income excluded from gross income, income subject to final tax, yung NOLCO. So, ililess lang lahat yung dividends, income tax paid. So, we have the total. I-add mo lang lahat ng retained earnings mo prior years. Magkakaroon ka na ng accumulated earnings as of the end of the current year. So, sinasabi natin dyan na any excess ng 100% paid up capital mo for the year is subject na siya or exposed na siya for the income or for the improperly accumulated earnings tax. So, ito yung sinasabi natin na 100% of paid up capital. So, kapag niles yun, dun sa total accumulated earnings mo, itong amount na to, yan yung magiging expose mo o yung magiging basis mo sa improperly accumulated earnings tax. So, again, the tax rate for the IAET or improperly accumulated earnings tax, the tax rate is 10%. Okay? 10% of excess. Okay, so yan lang yung gusto kong i-focus dyan. Yung 100% paid up capital as of year end, na dapat hindi dyan lalagpas yung accumulated earnings mo. And any excess, subject yan sa 10% na tax rate. Okay. So, next. Punta na tayo sa special corporation. So, hindi na rin ako masyado magdi-deal dito kasi very technical na din siya. So, for domestic corporation, we have proprietary non-profit education institution and hospitals. Again, itong mga special corporations na to, ito yung mga corporations na hindi applicable sa kanila, yung diniscuss natin na 30% RSEIT, 2% MSEIT, and gross income tax. So, ito yung mga corporations na to. Usually, mga education institution, non-profit, non-stock, mga ganito na siya. Okay. So, ito yung summary for the tax on educational institution. So, here's the summary for the tax on hospitals. Okay. So, for the resident foreign corporations naman, we have international carriers. Yan. May mga special tax rate lang siya na ginagamit, kaya siya tinawag na special corporations. Okay. And yan, yung tinatawag natin na regional operating headquarters. So, kung merong international companies na merong branch or regional office dito sa Philippines, yan yung nag-a-apply na tax rate. 10%. So, hindi siya 30, hindi siya 2, hindi siya 15. Tax rate is 10%. For the non-resident foreign corp, yan. Yan naman yung nag-a-apply na tax rate. Okay. So, sobrang dami lang na rates. Okay. For the offshore banking units, tinatawag natin na OBU. So, an OBU is a branch, subsidiary, or affiliate of a foreign banking corporation located in a or an offshore financial center, which is duly authorized by the BSP to transact offshore banking business in the Philippines. Okay. So, ano pa? Yan. So, other exempt entities are PEZA, o yung mga corporations under SBMA or yung Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority and Clark Development Authority. So, yung mga companies kasi or mga corporations na nandyan sa mga special economic zones na yan is parang considered siya na located sa ibang bansa. So, parang ganun. Okay, so that's the end of part 3.